Look, I don't know what happened to your paycheck.
Still not talking to you.
I mean, you are. But that's not important. What is important is I hear you and I recognize your value.
But not enough to pay me.
I'm trying here, man.
I have dreams and ambitions, you know?
Oh, I didn't know that.
You could just ask, instead of always trying it your way and never accepting help.
You're right. I can be pretty stubborn. And I didn't see you, not the real you.
I just want to be a part of something, make a tiny flame-ringed mark on the world, and have all the gold.
Oh, wait, you're a dragon?
What did you think I was?
Some kind of dinosaur? Don't dragons usually have wings?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
What? What did I say?
That is a damaging stereotype, and I cannot believe you would say something so offensive.
Yeah, that's my bad. Welcome to I'm Always Game. Today I'm going to share with you Arcs from later games. Designed by Cole Worrell with art by Kyle Ferrin. Arcs takes you out of the clearing and the hinterlands and into space. In it, players take on various unnamed and undefined officials in a defunct empire, leading their faction towards dominance and glory, or straight into the bin. It's okay, I got another one. Let's start by opening the box.
Okay, so I'm trying something new here by recording the audio as I watch the video back. We're going to see if this makes any sense as we go through it. So in Arcs, 2 to 4 players are taking the roles of leaders of various factions throughout the galaxy that are trying to gain dominance through completing ambitions, and a lot of that involves conflict and resource acquisition, primarily. The game itself is played over chapters, usually 3, but up to 5, and each chapter is broken out into rounds. A round consists of each player in turn order taking a turn. On a turn, you will play 1 card from your hand. If you are the leading player, with the initiative token you see there, then you will play a card from your hand as the lead card, sort of like a trick-taking game. Every player after that will follow that trick by playing a card from their hand. The cards themselves consist of 4 different suits, and they're numbered 1 through 7, generally. In a smaller player count game, you only have 2 through 6. 1 through 7 is only a 4-player game, but that's regardless. The cards themselves have actions on them and a number of pips that identify how many actions you get to take, but only under 2 circumstances. If you're the lead player, when you play your card, you may take the number of pips of actions based upon that type of card. If the card is an aggression card, you have battle or move, you can do those up to 2 or 3 or 4 times depending on the number of pips. If you are not the lead player, the card you play after it has one of 3 ways to be played. And it can either surpass, which means you play the same suit, but you play a larger number, which means you'll gain initiative at the end of the round if you have the highest surpassed number. Or you can pivot, where you play a card of a different suit face up, and you may take a single action from that card within that card suit type. So, for example, a movement card could be used for move or influence. Or you can copy, where you play a card face down, and that allows you to take 1 action from the lead card. The cards themselves, besides the action cards, also include the guild cards you saw there just a moment ago. Those guild cards are going to be the guild offer in the court. You can influence them by placing your agents on those, which are one of the tokens you'll get in your particular player color. And you can use the secure action to claim a card you have the most agents on. And they will add additional abilities as well as icons representing the separate resources of psionic, relic, weapons, materials, and fuel. Most of those resources and those icons on those cards will go towards what are called ambitions. The primary way you score in the game is completing ambitions. Ambitions get you the points at the end of each chapter if you have got the most of those particular symbols. For example, if you are competing for Tycoon, you want to have the most materials or fuel. If you're competing for Tyrant, you want to have the most captives, means you've captured other players' agents. Whoever has the most of those gets the most points for that, and you're trying to get to a set number. I don't recall, but in a 3-player game, I know it's 30 points. Once anyone has 30 points at the end of a chapter, that player wins, and the game is over. I really like this game. I'm not sure if I expressed that enough, or I'm conveying that correctly, but obviously I have the large box, the expansion for it, the Blighted Reach, which is a semi-campaign element to the game. There's not a lot of components. In the base game, there's a bunch of cards, and some tokens, and some player pieces, and a board, and that's really about it. The main element of doing like a trick-taking thing to take some actions and then claiming the ambitions. There's an interesting interplay there where you have to play cards, but if you declare an ambition as the lead player, your card is now a 0 value, which means anyone can surpass you. But you may want to get that ambition claim because you're going to get it. But if you declare an ambition, someone else could win it. There's a whole lot of strategy and interplay in there. And then the campaign that I'm showing the pieces of here really add this layer of almost role-playing elements to it and depth and strategy that is just unparalleled in anything I've played before. But I really like this game. Arcs, I think, is a fun, fantastic time, and I highly recommend it. So, thanks.